I really do need to put some lotion on, but yo, we bike. Again, this time we reacting to Court Cam, top 5 outrageous escapees. About to get it popping.
For this next story, we want to warn you, the facts are gruesome. But as you will see, daring escapes aren't only attempted in the American legal system. As we head over to Russia.
Oh, shit.
This is 18-year-old Leonid Grazer, who's on trial in Moscow, Russia, for the murder of his sister, Aradia Koral. According to the defendant, he was commanded by Satan to kill his 21-year-old sister, who he stabbed multiple times. Today, Grazer's in the Sherbinsky courthouse behind the walls of a glass cage. This practice is rarely seen today outside of Russia to prevent dangerous criminals from attacking or possibly even escaping, which is exactly what Grazer's planning to do. It appears now that Grazer's calmed down, but moments later,
crazy. Oh shit!
He somehow has slipped through the slats at the top of the bulletproof security dock. A gap in the video doesn't reveal how he did it, but if we look again, officers consider opening the box to stop him, but Grazer's way ahead of them. One officer strikes him, but he's not giving up.
Yo, this. Oh shit.
The female officer runs over and presses a large button on the wall, calling for backup. Grazer's pants are coming off during the escape. The officer has a firm grip on Grazer's leg and is not about to let go. Then another officer arrives. At this point, these Russian officers are not playing around. As the taser comes out, he makes sure Grazer knows what's about to happen. Grazer's finally had enough. After putting his pants back on, Grazer will go on to make a full confession for the murder and said he had no
Why the
regrets
fuck did he do that? Like,
what he did.
Fuck you too. You knew you wasn't getting out. Fuck is wrong with this dude?
We're at the Meigs County Courthouse in Decatur, Tennessee, for a family court case. 33-year-old Rashad Hawkins was just given jail time for failing to pay child support.
That's some bullshit,
But before he can be taken into custody, he dips out of...
That's some bullshit. Cause sometimes it don't be a motherfucker just don't want to pay his child support. I ain't got no kids to pay child support for before y'all get in the comments on some bullshit. But dog, sometimes a nigga just broke. Like, damn, like, you gonna put me in jail because I'm fucking broke? Like, that shit's whack. That's whack. That's whack. They shouldn't do that.
The second floor courtroom. Drops by the reception desk, then makes his way to the exit.
Damn, no, you need fucked up. I feel him though.
Since it looks like there's nowhere to run, this deputy follows in leisurely pursuit. But Hawkins hops over the second floor balcony railing, quickly lowers himself down, then drops by on an unsuspecting potted plant below.
Damn. R.I.P. to the plant. I know his legs fucked
The
up.
deputy appears to be weighing his
I
options.
feel him though. Yeah, go ahead, jump, Pops.
But following Hawkins down is not one of them. Amazingly, after the second story drop, both
I wish they
Hawkins
stopped showing
and the
that
potted
shit.
plant bounce back into place as if nothing happened. Then
Oh,
Hawkins,
shit.
who miraculously never lets go of the paperwork he's holding, simply disappears.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Back above, the deputy and others look around in disbelief, and below,
Fuck that.
a few people peek out to see what the commotion's all about. For the next 20 days, Hawkins was a wanted man on the run. But his vanishing act came to an end more than 200 miles away when an officer responded to a trespassing complaint from neighbors reporting a man spotted in their backyards. According to the police report, Hawkins again ran to avoid capture, but was eventually arrested following an altercation with an officer.
I wish they stopped showing
In
that
addition to his
shit.
outstanding warrant in Tennessee, Hawkins was hit with a long list of new charges, including criminal trespassing, resisting arrest, and third-degree assault on a police officer. Hawkins is being held without bail until his next court
They
hearing.
keep showing that shit. Fuck. Why? Jesus.
Next, we're in Dayton, Ohio, where a camera keeps watch of a female holding area
She
inside the
already look
Montgomery
like a
County
silly
Jail.
ass bitch.
Most inmates are here awaiting their first court appearance, including Jessica Boomershine. The 42-year-old was charged
look,
with
I was
multiple
looking at the
violent
wrong girl.
crimes, including kidnapping, felonious assault, and
She was
aggravated
different.
robbery after she and another person allegedly assaulted and robbed an elderly man inside his home. At first, it looks like Boomershine might be napping with her head resting against the screen of a video monitor. But seconds later, she appears to be up to something. As she stands on an attached stool, the other inmates barely pay her any attention. But after she slides a chair over and climbs on top of the video monitor, she catches the attention of these two inmates who are completely confused. Then
She
it
over there
appears
looking
the
dumb as
inmates
fuck.
realize what's going on. Boomershine
She
is
over there
trying to
looking dumb as
skip her
fuck.
court appearance by escaping
Bitch.
through the ceiling. The Mission Impossible
about to
style
cheer
escape
you on, bitch,
gets
'cause,
the inmate in this holding cell very excited,
Look.
though it's unclear whether she's
Yeah,
trying to get the
bitch,
guard's
yo,
attention or
'cause you gonna
is
get in
actually
trouble, not
cheering
me.
on the jailbreak.
You in the
Either
jail.
way,
You in the jail. And some motherfuckers sicing some shit up and they boosting you. Yeah, go, yeah. You think you about to get some respect, nigga? Nah, nigga. They boosting you up to fucking send your ass. Word.
commotion brings officers into the holding area just in time. Ceiling
Oh.
tiles begin raining
Oh.
down from above. Another
Oh.
security
And
camera
then they
pans
caught
to
you,
the
baby.
right, catching an even better view of
Then you got
Boomershine
caught, baby.
hanging from a
Oh.
ceiling vent. And below, an officer's attempt at
Oh.
trying to grab her legs makes the
Her whole
situation
ass out.
even more
Oh.
awkward. Boomershine really doesn't want to go to
Oh.
court today, but ultimately the ceiling
don't
gives
either.
way. She crashes headfirst into a trash can below. Once on the ground, officers place her in handcuffs before she's checked out by medical personnel.
Oh.
Boomershine sustained only minor injuries from the fall, and though her botched getaway allowed her to skip a court appearance that day, escape and vandalism charges were added to her case for when she eventually appeared before a judge. Next, we go inside the Oklahoma County Courthouse in Oklahoma City. 19-year-old Israel Pointer's in court for a hearing after he failed to appear 3
Shout out to
days earlier
Israel.
for charges of robbery with a firearm and possession of a firearm. The judge revokes his bond, but before he can be taken into custody,
I don't know him.
makes a break for it.
Shout out to all black people.
As Pointer bursts through the courtroom door, he slips the grip of one deputy, then blows past another.
His fat ass ain't. Come on.
Just down the hall,
Come on. That nigga got the body of a motherfucking Olympic athlete. This fat ass motherfucker ain't catching him. I don't even know why he tried. He just tried for the camera. He knew that camera was right there. He must.
these two deputies are unaware that their shift is about to start with a bang. Moments later, they run into the fleeing defendant in a narrow hallway. But once again, he shakes loose.
Yeah.
It
Olympic
looks
athlete.
like Pointer might have a shot at freedom. That is, until he
He
makes
out.
a wrong turn into this hallway.
Oh,
And this
shit.
man, the county's lead district
Fizz
attorney,
is sweet.
David Prater.
Yup.
Typically,
Fizz
criminals
is
try
sweet,
to
nigga.
avoid the DA. But today, one is about to run right to him. When Prater sees what's headed his way, he doesn't look for a nearby deputy. Instead, he unbuttons his suit jacket and jumps into action. Instead of going for a full-out tackle, the attorney latches onto Pointer's arm and doesn't let go.
Oh, he would have swept you.
Prater hopes to contain him with the arm grab, as the other attorneys help bring him down.
Attorneys? This nigga escaped.
Attorney David.
Yo, imagine running out the courtroom, escaping the motherfucking police to get caught by the DA and some lawyers. Nigga, you fucking failed.
It's all in a day's work.
Failed, homie.
Turns out this
got caught by this nigga.
Time he stopped a fleeing defendant in the courthouse.
Fourth time?
Israel Pointer was taken into custody, later plead guilty to resisting arrest, and sentenced to 6 months in county jail. For the original charges of robbery with a firearm and possession of a firearm, he also pled guilty and was sentenced to an additional 3 years in prison. We're at the Oklahoma County Courthouse in Oklahoma City. The man seen here in the brown jacket about to enter the courtroom is David Knight. The 30-year-old's in court today for a hearing regarding drug possession charges, but he's unaware there's also an outstanding warrant for his arrest. So before deputies can take him into custody, Knight slips out of the courtroom. His exit is perfectly timed, hitting the elevator just as the doors are opening. On the ground floor, Knight steps out of the elevator, gets his bearings, then makes a break for it. It looks like he might slip out under the radar. But now comes the toughest part, getting past the last security checkpoint and this deputy. With the officer on his heels, Knight bursts through the exit and out onto the street.
Yeah, dip.
It's a flat-out foot race for freedom.
he was getting back on them motherfuckers.
The deputy, who, just out of the camera's view, catches Knight and brings him down with a tackle.
Damn, homie, that's them cigarettes, them blacks, and them weeds, nigga. Damn.
He was taken into custody and charged with obstructing an officer. He'd later plead guilty and was given a 1-year suspended sentence, meaning jail time is deferred as long as he abides by the conditions of his probation. Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video. And catch full episodes on AETV.com.
Subscribe to me while he over here trying to... Don't subscribe to that nigga. Fuck him. Hold up. Let me turn that off. Don't subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I'm going to put some lotion on my ashiness a little later just for you. You feel me? Yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that shit. Share this shit with your peoples. Fuck with me. Come back. Fuck with me. I'm gonna stop saying this shit. If you want to subscribe, nigga, you gonna subscribe. I'm gonna stop saying this shit. Fuck that. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool.